What if you woke up one morning, everything was fine? You felt good. Great, Ethan. Amazing, turns out. You manifested superpowers overnight. The question is, what would you want that superpower to be? Well, I have the answer already. Hyperthymesia, super memory. Imagine if you could remember every single day of your life in perfect detail. Not just the major events, but the little things too, like what you had for breakfast on April 3rd, 2005, or the exact outfit you wore to that one friend's party 10 years ago. Sounds like a superpower, right? Well, for a few special people, this is their reality. Welcome to the fascinating world of hyperthymesia, also known as highly superior autobiographical memory, HSAM. Let's take a moment to meet one of the real-life superheroes of memory, actress Marilu Henner. You might remember her from the classic TV show Taxi, but she remembers everything, literally everything. Seriously, if you ever need to know what day of the week September 14th, 1982 fell on, Marilu's your gal. Picture this. You're at a party, and someone mentions a random date, say June 23rd, 1998. While most of us would shrug and say, no idea, Marilu would light up and say, "Oh, that was a Tuesday. I wore a red dress with polka dots, had pancakes for breakfast, and spilled coffee on my boss's desk." Yes, it's that specific. Imagine if she were your friend. No way to get away with forgetting a birthday. Marilu's memory isn't just a party trick. She's been on shows like 60 Minutes demonstrating her incredible recall powers. Just picture it. A panel of experts grilling her about random dates from her past. "Marilu, what happened on October 12th, 1983? Without missing a beat, she recounts the day's events, including what she wore, what she ate, and probably even the weather. It's like having a human time machine, except without the risk of altering the space-time continuum. But let's be real for a second. Hyperthymesia isn't all fun and games. While it sounds awesome to remember every little detail, think about the awkward moments you'd rather forget. That embarrassing thing you did in high school? Yep, it's there forever. The time you tripped in front of your crush? Crystal clear. Marilu and others like her can't just let these moments fade into obscurity. They're stuck on replay. Next is high bone density. Imagine having bones so strong that you'd make Superman jealous. We're talking about bones that are practically unbreakable, thanks to a genetic mutation. This condition, caused by mutations in the LRP5 gene, gives some lucky folks bones with incredible density and strength. But, as with all superpowers, there's a catch. Let's start with the good stuff. These individuals have bones so dense they could probably walk away from a car crash with just a shrug and a "did someone feel a breeze?" Their x-rays must look like solid marble statues. But here's where the comedy kicks in. While having super dense bones sounds fantastic, it's not all sunshine and rainbows, especially when it comes to swimming. Imagine trying to float with bones that are denser than lead. It's like having a built-in anchor. Most people can lounge in a pool, enjoying the water. These folks, they're struggling to stay afloat like they've got pockets full of rocks. So, while most of us are trying to avoid breaking a bone from a simple fall, these high bone density heroes are strutting around with unbreakable skeletons. But, as they say, every superpower has its downside. For these folks, it's the challenge of floating in water without looking like they're auditioning for the Titanic sequel. Tetrachromacy, incredible vision. Imagine being able to see colors that others can't even dream of. No, this isn't the plot of a sci-fi movie. It's a real-life superpower known as tetrachromacy. Most humans have 3 types of cone cells in their eyes, giving them the ability to see around 1 million different colors. But tetrachromats? They've got 4 types of cones, allowing them to see a staggering 100 million color variations. Picture this. Where you see a simple blue sky, a tetrachromat might see dozens of different blues, each one unique. It's like having the latest 4K TV while everyone else is still watching in standard definition. Interestingly, this supervision is almost exclusively found in women. Up to 12% of women worldwide might be tetrachromats. Men, sorry to break it to you, but this one's not for you. It's believed that tetrachromatic women are often the daughters of men with anomalous trichromacy, a type of color blindness. So, if your dad struggles to tell red from green, congratulations. You might just have inherited the vision of a superhero. While having supervision sounds amazing, it must have its quirks. Imagine trying to explain to your friends why you need a dozen different shades of white paint for your living room. No, this one's eggshell and this one's ivory. They're completely different. Insensitivity to pain. Imagine being a superhero who can't feel pain. Sounds pretty awesome, right? No more stubbing your toe and hopping around like a maniac or wincing when you accidentally bite your tongue. Welcome to the world of congenital insensitivity to pain, CIP, also known as congenital analgesia. But before you start thinking it's all fun and games, let's dive into why this rare condition is more like a double-edged sword, or a sword you don't realize you're holding the wrong way. First off, let's talk about the perks. People with CIP don't have to worry about headaches, backaches, or any other aches that most of us gripe about daily. Imagine watching a horror movie where everyone is freaking out, and you're just chilling because even if a monster did jump out and bite you, you wouldn't feel a thing. Pretty cool, huh? But hold on, here comes the twist. Pain is like your body's alarm system, warning you when something is wrong. Without it, you might not notice that you've just put your hand on a hot stove, sliced your finger while cutting veggies, or walked around all day with a broken bone. While everyone else is running for bandages, you're just standing there, oblivious to the chaos. Because they don't feel pain, people with CIP have to be extra careful. They can get hurt and not even know it, leading to infections or other complications. It's like living in a video game where you can't see your health bar and you only realize you're low on health when things start flashing red. Except, there's no flashing red in real life. Polymorphia is an uncommon congenital anomaly where an individual is born with more limbs than usual. Typically, these additional limbs are underdeveloped or malformed and serve no practical function. However, a unique case emerged from India involving a boy named Deepu Pwan. Born with a single head, 4 arms, and 4 legs, his limbs were unusually well formed and seemed to be fully functional. This extraordinary condition led many to envision the advantages of having multiple limbs, such as an unmatched prowess at playing foosball with 4 hands or dominating at Dance Dance Revolution with 4 legs. In Hindu mythology, deities frequently possess multiple limbs, symbolizing their immense power and capabilities. Consequently, when word spread about the Octo Boy, pilgrims from across India began to visit him, venerating him as a divine incarnation. However, scientific investigation revealed that the additional limbs were the result of a parasitic twin that had not fully developed in the womb and had become fused with him.